Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Rise and shine. Good morning, everybody. Good, happy Thursday morning. It is Thursday here in my Chicago Midwest time. It is 8:20 a.m. And not only is it 8:20 a.m., but it is 8:20 a.m. and it is raining outside. People, I just got back from working out and I was going to swim, but I didn't even feel like it because of the rain. I forgot my headphones for swimming in the water, but whatever. Hey to all of my subscribers, closet seekers, ladies in blue, and people that's just there, that'll be watching, won't be saying nothing in the comments. It's alright, it's alright. You don't have to say anything, but please make sure, people, that you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so. And if you have anything you want to tell me, some news, you can email me right there at genevascloset22@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Facebook, just in case you didn't know, at Geneva's Closet. So someone in my comments yesterday said to me, asked me about Steve Harvey. Was Steve Harvey and Margie getting a divorce? I think it was in my comments, or I received the message of some. I'm not even sure what happened. But I was like, what, Steve? I hadn't even paid no attention to Steve. What's going on with Steve? And then that's when I had seen this particular thing, this article that I'm going to read to you, that I posted on Geneva's Closet Facebook page. But then I woke up this morning, came back to the house, and then seen this other article that we're going to get into. So y'all want to know something about some divorce and Steve Harvey and Marjorie, they getting a divorce. So this is coming from, matter of fact, where's my please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet. There goes Steve and Margie. They all the way up there in the corner. It's the reason why I put them all the way up there in the corner. Okay, so this particular article says, this is coming from goodhousekeeping.com, this particular one. Steve Harvey's wife, Marjorie, pretty much just shut down those divorce rumors. It says, is Steve Harvey getting a divorce from his wife of 11 years, Marjorie? Is the question on everyone's mind, not mine, because I hadn't even thought about these people. After some rumors surfaced on radaronline.com, the report claims that the host of the Steve Harvey Show is on a hush-hush mission to liquidate assets ahead of a divorce battle. It says that he's put 4 of his Texas properties on the market and already sold 2. That's what it had said, the Radar Online said. It then goes on to say that a bitter blowout prompted Marjorie to take their daughter on a month-long trip around the world. Marjorie has 3 children. You know, she got Jason, Lori, and Morgan from a previous marriage. I don't even know why they said it like that, because that ain't even how it go. She got Jason and Morgan by one fella, and then she has Lori by another. Okay, I don't even know why they put them like that. But Margie would never allow herself to be pushed around. Money talks, and her man had better provide. I didn't say it, that's what they said in here. And when the money's gone, she's gone too, one of the sources claimed. When the article seems to indicate that there's major turmoil between the couple, Marjorie's Instagram tells a different story. Just 2 days ago, Marjorie posted a photo of the couple having a barbecue party at their home. If you ask us, they look pretty darn happy manning a grill together. And I didn't even put this picture up there, but here go the picture. Y'all see them over there with the grill, having a nice old grill time? Look, you could have just had an argument. What you say, man? What you say? What you say? And then say, take a picture, cheese. And then going on, what you say? So it doesn't take much. So a photo don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing, because they got a photo of them manning the grill. Anyway, this isn't the first time Steve and Margie have been up against divorce rumors. Just last year, if y'all remember, the same outlet claims, Radar Online, that Steve was leaving his wife for Kris Jenner and that Margie wanted $400 million for the split. I remember that. Because Margie had came back, and it was just very weird, because I had never seen her and Kris Jenner ever taking pictures together or claiming that they were friends. Never in the history of me paying attention to what was going on. Then all of a sudden, Radar Online came out and said that Kris was trying to take Steve because Steve knew the ways of how to be able to get a talk show, and Margie was mad. She was like, oh, hell no. And then that article came out, and all of a sudden, Marjorie and Kris Jenner taking pictures, talking about they good friends. much, y'all ain't never took no picture before. You ain't got to prove nothing to us. If it ain't no divorce going on, it ain't no divorce. If you and Chris friends, you and Chris friends, y'all ain't got to try to take a picture and post it on Instagram for us, per se. You know what I mean? Anyway, my wife came to me and said, do we have 400 million? Steve joked with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution last year. No, not yet. He continued to say that he was sick of the falsehoods being printed about him. They act like I don't have a family. They act like my kids can't read. They don't care. They just go out to destroy people with no facts behind it. Okay, whatever, man. In other words, unless Steve or Marjorie directly addresses the latest divorce rumor, it should be treated as nothing more than just that, just a rumor. But if social media is any indicator, as we hope it is, Marjorie and Steve look like they're pretty solid. Based on what? Pictures? Really, just a picture? We done seen tons upon tons of the people take pictures smiling, flossing their cars, their house, whatever. Then come to find out people being beaten. People got drug problems, got mental issues, getting a divorce. We all know a picture don't mean a dang on thing. But then, I end up coming to this one. This is from Radar Online too. And this was just a few hours ago. Just a few hours. And let me read it to you what it says. It says the drug kingpin ex-husband of Steve Harvey's wife, Marjorie, has penned a memoir that threatens to blow the lid off their marriage and run-ins with the law. Won't they do it? Come on now, tell us. Come on now, Jim. Jim Townsend, what is his name? He said, I wrote 2/3 of the book in prison. Jim Townsend exclusively told Radar Online. See, people be trying to play Radar Online sometimes as if they're about as big of a lie as National Enquirer, but let the record show that I found some information on the internet that was legit information. Of all Steve Harvey's information is, the insurance policies, cars, assets, homes, whatever he had. I found this stuff on the internet, legit. Sold it to the National Enquirer. National Enquirer printed it and made it a cover story. Now, most people would have looked at the National Enquirer and seen that cover story and said that, oh, this must be fake, it's a lie, but it wasn't. It was not. Now, Radar Online talking about that they done talked to Jim Townsend, and y'all like, who is this Jim that you speak of? Bam, there you go. Just in case y'all had never seen him before. This is Marjorie's ex-husband, the father of her two oldest children, Morgan and Jason, not Lori, color-eyed Lori that's messing with everybody in the celebrity world, messing with Future and Trey Songz. They said she was messing with Jay-Z and Diddy, not color eyes. The other two sons that's a little bit more brown skin, that's their daddy, Jim Townsend. What Jim say? While Townsend noted he had reservations about sharing his explosive story because of his kids, he decided to go ahead with the project whether his ex 62-year-old Harvey's current wife likes it or not. I say speak your truth, but we want to know. Tell us about Lady Heroin, because Lady Heroin is sitting up here flying around wearing couture and stuff in Paris and Milan, and she's over in Dubai and over there. Girl, Margie, Jim gonna tell us. He's gonna tell us. I have no allegiance to Marjorie. Not no more. What? She showed her hand. He blasted. I'm going. Tell my story. It don't matter if she knows about it. As Radar previously reported, the FBI and DEA began investigating Marjorie in the early 90s while she was married to drug lord Townsend. Look, Jim, you better tell the story or I'm going to go find them police records. And we're going to go through this whole thing together. And not only with you, but with Donnie too, Lori's father, because I found some information on him too. Girl, guys, don't even have me go there. The two agencies reportedly suspected Marjorie, 44, played a role in the drug ring, and authorities told Townsend that his wife would be arrested as the agents believed they had substantial evidence of her own illegal activities if he didn't cooperate. Didn't I tell y'all this in one of the videos? Didn't I tell you that I had read that police report and they had told Jim that they were going to, that they knew Marjorie had something to do with it, and they were going to lock her up and then take the child, because I think her daughter Morgan was already born, take Morgan and put Morgan in DCFS custody, because at the time she was pregnant with Jason. And Jim loved his wife, so he decided to go and tell and do whatever he had to do in order for his wife to not have to go to jail. That's why I have been saying that yeah, we don't know everything there is to know about March. Anyway, Townsend was eventually indicted for attempting to buy 40 kilos of cocaine and sentenced to life in prison. He served 26 years and was released January 2017 after being granted a pardon by then President Barack Obama. Y'all remember us telling y'all that story? Because we was like, because at the time, Obama, Steve Harvey had just interviewed Obama. So we all know that they had somehow became friends. Then all of a sudden, Obama goes to pardon so many drugged people who had got sentenced for drugs, and he ended up pardoning Jim. And we was like, really, bitch? Does this have anything to do? Now, we had heard that Lori had wrote a letter or something about releasing him, but that didn't make any sense, because I was like, why would Lori write the letter when that's not Lori's father? That's Morgan and Jason's father. So I don't know if Lori wrote the letter or if Morgan wrote the letter or whoever, but we all know that he ended up getting, out of jail soon after Steve interviewed Barack Obama. Let the record show. Anyway, Marjorie, who has never been charged with any crime, split from Townsend less than 5 years into his sentence. I'm pouring my heart out. He said of sharing all of his and Marjorie's explosive secrets. Tell us. We want to know. Chug-a-lug it. Come on, Jim. Chug-a-lug it. No one knows what happened but me and Marjorie. Oh, Lord. Won't he do it? Okay. Is that it? That's the end of it. That is the end. And based on something else I had read that what I had read? Oh, I had read that, so Jim was in jail, right? Because they said that less than 5 years of him being in jail, him and Marjorie got a divorce, but they were still married. And Jim is the one that he said, he told her, look, I'm going to be in here for a while. We might as well just go ahead and get this divorce, and then you just go your own way. And then that's when they got their divorce. And I think he said it was like 2 years or something later. But so that made me feel like that they still had a lot of love there. They didn't break up because he cheated or, the relationship was bad. She had already had Morgan and was pregnant with Jason. So they had a relationship. They was selling drugs, making good money and everything. He just got popped off. That's why they broke up. So I always felt like there was still a lot of love in that relationship. Let the record show that Jim also said in that same little interview that I seen, that I had read a while back, he had also said that him and Marjorie had kept in contact the whole time. They were still talking on the phone until she got with Steve. Then Steve didn't want her talking on the phone. I bet Steve was threatened when she told the story of what really happened between Jim and Donnie. Because Donnie's situation was different, because they say that Donnie is the cousin of Jim, and that Donnie sold drugs too, and that she ended up getting with him, and then she got pregnant with Lori. Based on what I reading about Donnie, basically what I gather is when Marjorie seen that the police was looking at Donnie, because she had just went through this with Jim, she said, oh, hell no. And she hurried up and got out of that relationship just in time, because then him and some other guys did end up being popped off, basically. So, she was making sure that she's got with guys that had some dinero. That's why I feel like that now, since she done hit the jackpot, she done definitely set her daughter Lori up. So Lori don't have to go searching for drug dealer men like she did. Lori is already set with people who's making legit money. Basically, that's what I gather from this whole thing. But anyway, so let me take these two pictures out right quick and put this picture up there. So here go Marjorie with her two kids that she has by Mr. Townsend. So let me take these pictures and move this a little bit to the side. So you see her daughter. That is Morgan, and then there go Jason, and then let me put the picture up of, wait, no, not that picture. Let me put the picture up of Jimmy again. There it go. There go they daddy. Oh, Tito, how they come together, mira. They come together. There's one he about to tell. Let us know. Because do we even know? We don't really even know. And we want to know what's going on with Lady Heroin. So, basically, in so many words, they may not be getting a divorce. I don't know. But Jimmy finna write a book and tell us about Lady Heroin and their relationship. And so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing about that. I don't know about you all. And then, because people think that this is, no. That is, this is Lori. So that's Lori, the one, the lighter skinned daughter that's more about the same complexion as Marjorie. That's Lori. Her father is Donnie, is the other guys. And you know what? If Jim don't come out with this book soon enough, I'm going to just go and get the court records and we can read it together as a whole, as a unit, and find out what Marjorie did. And then read about Donnie. And then, matter of fact, because I had did some research on this whole Marjorie thing, we can go down her timeline, basically. Because I heard that she got a club. Matter of fact, I looked up the club already. That she had some type of club, a club or something in Memphis. And I think this was after Donnie had went to jail. And I think he got life or something too. I don't even know. It was something about transporting drugs over state lines. It was, it's pretty serious. What was I saying? What in the world was I saying? I don't even know. But whatever I was saying, yeah, if he don't, I'm gonna tell the story. I'm end up telling it. Oh, the club. Yeah, after she broke up with Donnie, her and Donnie split. Then I heard she got with a basketball player. Did y'all hear about that basketball player? And then she had that little club in Memphis, and the club was about to close down. But her basketball player, NBA, whatever, he went and paid to keep the club or whatever open. Yeah, y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but that's all right. Some of y'all don't know. Some of you do. Because some of y'all about as nosy as I am. But some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But that's all right. Because I'm going to go back. Because it's in one of my phones. I don't know which phone it is in. But I'm going to go back and look in my phone. And figure out where is that information with this timeline. Because Marjorie's timeline on how she did things. From Jim to Donnie to the NBA guy. To Steve Harvey. It's pretty dang on interesting. That's why I said we don't know nothing about this lady. Y'all can't sit up here and try to play us with these pictures and be like, oh, look, they over there sitting up there manning the grill. And look at, okay, she be having couture dresses on, traveling all around the country. That don't mean that she didn't used to sell crack back in the day. What the hell does that mean? Because we see her in a couture dress, that don't mean she was a crack dealer back in the day. She wasn't selling heroin back in the day. She was a manipulator, schemer, and scammer still now and back in the day. And let me say this too while I'm making this video. Steve Harvey said to Marjorie, based on the first article that I read, that when people was like that Marjorie is about to divorce Steve and take $400 million, and then he was like, do we got $400 million? So Marjorie was like, we got $400 million. He was like, not yet. And then the other person has said that Marjorie, she'll take all his money and whoop, 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 and all of that type of stuff. I'm going to say it again. I am going to say it again. What is Steve Harvey's net worth? I'm about to look this up. I'm so confused. You know what? So I'm just going to look it up. Steve Harvey net worth. Okay? Now let's see what they say. Now, what is y'all talking about? This is Steve Harvey net worth in 2019. This is coming from Wealthy Gorilla. It says $160 million. $160 million is his net worth. As of 2019, and it says Steve Harvey is 61 years old. He was born January 17th, 1957. Nigga, why is you still working? Huh? Like I said in that other video, us regular people, we don't understand what's going on with that. Regular people in the real regular world, they are turning 60-something years old and they are retiring off of way less. They are retiring off of pensions, 401ks, barely getting Social Security, and they are retiring. They are trying to make do because they tired. They tired. They've been working ever since they was 15, 16, 18, 20 some years old. People is tired by the time they get to 60 some years old. You sitting up here, they said as of 2019, you got a net worth of 160 million. Now, I understand the net is, probably not exactly what you got in the bank, but nigga, what you got in the bank? I mean, dang. Do you got at least $100, $100 million worth of assets and $60 million in the bank? Okay, all right, you ain't got that. Let's say you got $120 million worth of assets and $40 million in the bank. That ain't enough to retire. Ain't you tired, Steve? Steve, I have specifically heard you say that you was tired. I done specifically heard you say that the reason why you stopped your Steve Harvey show in Chicago and moved it to LA because you was sick of sitting up here taking all these flights to LA, flights. You got to do Big Shots. You had to do the Apollo. You was taking too many flights. You was doing Family Feud. You was tired. Nigga, when you going to retire? What is you trying to wait to get to? How much millions you need? Do you need about 300-400 million in order for you to retire? That makes me feel like you ain't got what you said you got. Because why you ain't retiring yet? And considering the fact that people in the real world are retiring off for way less. Do you got so much to pay for with your properties? They said you just sold 2 properties. Why are you selling properties? What is that all about? Huh? What you selling properties for? And Lady Heroin, what are you doing? Like I said in my other video, I thought that when regular women get with celebrity men, they go start some type of foundation or organization or go make some purses or perfume or some lipstick or start a fashion line or something. You made some ugly purses. What was it called? Lady Couture? Y'all can go check it out on her website. Them purses is ugly. And then she done already marked them down because she knew wasn't nobody buying them. It was like 200 and something, 90, 100 and something. Girl, mark it down to 50, 60. Go see if Groupon to help you sell them. Girl, come on. Amazon, you can't stick them purses on Amazon. You're going to have to mark it down by paying no 100 and something for them ugly purses. But where's her business? What is she doing? She's just sitting up there spending all Steve's money, throwing all of these events at Steve's home. Ain't she always having a party? This woman is always having a party. Oh, come on, Jim. Let us know where's Jim at? Where is Jim? Because I would much rather hear what Jim got to say. Jim, please let us know what's going on. Please, because this Lady Couture Lady Heroin is out here just trying to lie to us and got her thinking, her and Steve trying to make us think that something else is, no. Tell me what you think about the situation. They said they ain't getting a divorce. What you think about it? What do you think about the money Steve got? Do you really think that he that rich? Why do you think this nigga ain't retired yet? Shouldn't he be tired? Shouldn't he be done? Do you think that he's still working because Marjorie's spending all his money? Because that's what they say, that she's spending all his money, her and Lori. What do y'all think about that? Are y'all about as anxious to hear about, to hear this tell-all memoir from Jim Townsend as I am? How do you feel about that? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think about that picture that I showed you with Steve Harvey and Marjorie on the grill? Because they over there manning the grill, as they said. Do you believe that everything is fine? Everything is peachy king and over there in Harvey land? What do you think about that? Tell me what you think. Do you think that if Jim do not come out with this memoir ASAP, that we need to just go and take them court records and read all through that and slap it up there on social media so y'all can read it too, and then go get the pictures of Donnie, post some pictures of Donnie on here and find out what exactly happened with him, and then do this timeline? How y'all feel about us doing that? How do you feel about that? I don't know, people. Let me know. It's very interesting. Very interesting. But anyway, people, once again, please make sure that you, where's that? Because I paid for this. So y'all gonna see it. Bam. When I pay for stuff, you're gonna have to see it. Please make sure that you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so again. And you can email me anytime, people at genevasclosett22@gmail.com. And you can also go and follow me on Facebook because I'm practically over there all the time. And if you don't want to email me, you can send me messages and stuff on Facebook 9 times out of 10. On Geneva's Closet Facebook page. I will get the messages. And just for the sake of, because I paid for it, there you go, Geneva's Closet on YouTube. Make sure you like and share that. Y'all see it up there playing the whole time? I ain't got to keep telling y'all. But anyway, people, you have a fabulous, and make sure you follow me on Patreon, because I have thought about it and I've decided that maybe Patreon should be the place that I come on live. Maybe I should start going live on Patreon, and this should just be some quick news. Not taking all day. We ain't finna do no hour, 2 hour on YouTube, but on Patreon, I can take it a little bit further. So make sure you look that up in the bio section, that Patreon link. Anyway, people, you have a fabulous, fabulous Thursday, and I will talk to you later, people. But wait a minute. What can these notifications? Really notifications? Talk to you later, people. Bye.